Let the voting begin.
It's a choice about who can best manage our economy and our finances, because a strong economy is what guarantees your future. It's what enables your aspiration and the things you want to achieve in life.
I want a better life for the generations to come.
Election day in Australia underway. First polls now open, millions casting their ballots off the back of pandemic, natural disasters and record cost of living.
A biblical campaign, 40 days and 40 nights dogged with gaffes.
What's the national unemployment rate?
National unemployment rate at the moment is, I think it's 5.4. Sorry, I'm not sure what it is.
Jenny and I have been blessed. We've got 2 children that haven't had to go through that.
And personal attacks.
People know Scott Morrison goes missing when the going gets tough.
We've seen Anthony Albanese. He's a loose unit on the economy.
The threat of hung parliament looms as the race narrows overnight. Prominent ministers in the fights of their lives defending safe Liberal seats against an independent wave.
This morning, special live coverage, the key battlegrounds to watch, the candidates out to make history, and both leaders making their final pitches live as Australia decides today, Saturday, the 21st of May, 2022.
I'm seeking a second term because I'm just warming up.
Vote Labor so together we can build a better future for all Australians.
Live across Australia, this is a special edition of Today, Election 2022. Australia decides.
And Australia is deciding right now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of Today. It is finally Election Day, and right now, Australians are casting their votes.
All morning, we'll be walking you through what to watch tonight, from important battlegrounds to the issues deciding today's results, as well as our interviews with both candidates for PM, Scott Morrison and Anthony Albanese.
Let's get to what we are watching this morning. Polls are now open. Ballots right now being cast across the East Coast and indeed right around the country. They'll close at 6 p.m. local time, and that's when counting begins.
But with record pre-poll voting and the race tighter than ever, we may not have a result tonight or even for weeks. Once those votes are finally in and tallied, this is the result we're expecting.
This is the latest polling from overnight. It points to a win for Labor and for Anthony Albanese. They are in front. 53-47 on the two-party preferred, but that race is narrowing. Labor's primary vote is at 36. That is a hair above the coalition's at 35. And for better Prime Minister, both candidates finished the election in a dead heat. Scott Morrison falling to meet Anthony Albanese at 42.
To form government, the race we're watching is the race to 76. That is the all-important number of seats each party must win to form a majority government. Today, both major parties starting that race from behind. The LNP on 75, Labor 69.
So, where will those seats be won? Let's head over to our election mega wall and track exactly where we're going. These are the battlegrounds for tonight, some of the key seats that you can watch as this plays out and give you an idea of where things are going. We start in Queensland, in the seat of Brisbane. It is a three-cornered contest there. Trevor Evans is the Liberal National Party's current sitting member. He's under threat from both Madonna Jarrett and Stephen Bates, who may become just the second Green MP in the lower house in the history of the parliament. In New South Wales, Gilmore and Hughes are both being targeted by the Liberals, and they may need these seats. Hughes was won by Craig Kelly as a Liberal. He now represents Clive Palmer's party. They'll be hoping to take that back, the Liberal Party. Andrew Constance, the New South Wales State Minister, is running in the seat of Gilmore. Liberal Party strategists tell you if they do not win these two seats, they cannot govern in majority. In Victoria, Kooyong is the seat being closely watched, mostly because it's Treasurer Josh Frydenberg's seat. He has a 6.4% margin, but that is under threat from Dr Monique Ryan, one of the Teal independents. In Tasmania, there are two seats at the top of the state that hold a key place in tonight's race. Bass and Braddon have small margins, both currently held by the Liberal National Party. That will be crucial in keeping a majority if that's what Scott Morrison emerges from tonight. South Australia's seat of Boothby is the one both parties admit can change and will likely change hands. That would be a Labor gain, the margin just 1.4%. 34%. The sitting member there is retiring, and so that makes it even more difficult. And in WA, another seat where the sitting member is retiring is the seat of Pearce. That was Christian Porter's old seat. Now Linda Aitken will stand for the Coalition. Tracy Roberts is standing for Labor. That is the seat of Pearce. We have a team of reporters fanned out across the country and across those key battlegrounds